boy, can you please turn off that television?
Alright, what is going on, guys? Beastly here, and today we have the start of a new series here on the channel. We are going to be doing a TV time series, so looking through cards.tv for any interesting matches and putting them into nice video with a nice commentary over them. So, let's go ahead and get started. I've got 3 great matches lined up for you guys today, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright, for the first match, we have Asturamath taking on Ben Cornell 4. I hope I'm saying that right. But Asturamath opens up with a Lumberjack, passing over to Ben, who coins out a Warrior. So very, very interesting here. That's going to give Ben the advantage in this exchange. But we see a Fear come out, allowing the Lumber to chip one on face, and a defective Flame Cannon coming into hand. That's going to deal with the Warrior at the cost of a card and 2 health. So that basically puts Asturamath down 2 health there. But he does get the Warrior chip as consolidation. And Fat Bard coming down, beefing up this Lumberjack to 2-2. Ben Cornell didn't have a turn 2 play. We'll see if he has a turn 3. He does. A Berserker comes out, takes out that Lumberjack. Gets itself up to a 4-2. Probably see a Primordial Salahar come down. Okay, the Salahar's going down. Maybe Arcfire? No. Okay, Primordial Flame. So that's going to sit back there. I would have liked to see it played a little bit more aggressively with... yeah, I mean, I don't really see how I could play that differently. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So here, probably going to see a Drain Life come out. Yep, we do. It goes on to the White Knight. Good choice there. I could have argued for Castle there, simply because if he does come into attack with the White Knight, the 3 burn would deal with the White Knight. But, you know, he does just want to make sure, and he can play the Temple down here and take it out for sure. I might have liked to see that play a little bit, be played a little bit more passively rather than aggressively, so just a square back, so that, you know, Ben Cornell can't reach it. But we do see the vampire get a little bit of beef here. Well, by a little, I mean a lot. It's a very beefy vampire now, and I don't see how Asturamath is going to remove this. He's got the lumber, he's going to march it up. If this goes on, it does go on the vampire. He's very, very lucky. That is the best case scenario for him, because now with the chain, he can clean it up. Without that, he would not have been able to remove that vampire, and that would have been a serious problem for him. But looking for another Berserker to come in, moving up the Warriors. He's got a lot of Warriors coming in through here. He's got to have another card. Yes, he does have a Lumber to finish off that building, but he is setting up for a very large chain here, which I do not like. 2 of those units are at 1 health, which means that the chain will take them out. We see the Blacksmith come here and do exactly that, cleaning up a lot of these units here. Reanimate coming down to get that 1 unit, and it's going to be a Wraith. So a big Wraith coming out here. We'll see what Ben does. He has a Winds. He's going to pull everything, and then he's going to play a Trap. But is he going to attack? No, he does not attack. So choosing not to attack here, very interesting play on his part. We're going to see Might of the Minotaur go down as Asturamath's Trap here. And a School of Magic, getting some of that chain explosion or explosive chain going. But nothing really to combine it with. We got a Ludicrous Strength coming out, getting a Flame Shield. This is a big Warrior. Big Warrior coming through here, taking on the castle here. And we have a Dragon Search drawn into hand here for Asturamath. He's going to go ahead and get himself a Flame Drake. This isn't going to be enough to clean up that big Warrior. Big Warrior just sitting here, dealing 1 to everything. He's got to take out the Flame Drake this turn. Ben really just has to, unless he has OTK here. Nope, he doesn't. He's 1 away, 1 off. We said the Might of the Minotaur. The Warrior is going to survive by 1 health. So we see Big Warrior here being the MVP. We see a Sheep to the Slaughter, which is not the card Asturamath wanted to see. And we'll see what the trap was. It was a Might of the Minotaur, and I think that's going to be game there. Big Warrior really carrying here for Ben Cornell. But yeah, I think that will wrap it up. I mean, he's got to hit 12 here, right? He's got to hit 12. All right, he's just got to flex a little bit, put a Battle Rage on there, get the Warrior even bigger. Big Warrior coming in for the kill, and that will wrap up game number 1 for us. Vesea Mel versus bolas. So turn one, we saw Dragon Search go down for Vesa, and we're gonna see a Metal Bravery go down and an Elvish Thief pop out for bolas. He's holding it back, which probably indicates Rat Hovel. We won't see a turn two for Vesa here. We'll see a Rat Hovel go down as predicted, and the Elvish Thief is just going to go straight up, indicating that he wants to have that gold to play something, probably an Armory, I would say. But Vesa's not going to go for it here. He's just going to leave it alone. But we'll see a Dagger Storm come down to clear it up, and then everything moves in, and the coin is gained from the Elvish Thief. We'll see a Fire Drake go down, putting the Drake down to 3 health and trading, giving Bolas a little bit of extra coinage here, which he'll use to play a Southport. So we could see things like Scope or Bestial Rage on that Southport to make it a lot more dangerous, and just be able to keep on damaging down Castle. However, Dragons do have a very good reach, so I'm not too sure how that's going to work out, but we do see a Green Drake go down, and we do see Rat trades being made and a Lumber trade being made. We see an Onslaught to clean up the Fire Drake here. So that dies off, and the Green Drake does lose his buff, but he's got plenty more dragons in hand. A Shadow Drake going down to be a little bit scary for that range unit. We'll probably see it go up in front. Yes, of course, in front of the Faithful Drake. Passing back to Bolas, seeing what he wants to do. An Armory coming down here. So he's going to go ahead and hit, and a Bestial Rage as indicated before. So he's going to go ahead and chip away 6 there, putting Vesa down very, very much. But we'll see a multi-strike come down, and now this is going to be pretty cool. I think he'll hit Armory next, yeah, okay. And then since multi-strike, unlike Bestial Rage, lets you move after the second attack, he can then get in position to freeze the Cannoneer here. So, kind of putting a lot of threats for this Cannoneer, and I don't think Bolas will be able to clean them all up. We do see a Serpent Witch come down, okay, stunning that dragon, and then the Blacksmith coming in to clean it up. So that was a very nice little bit of synergy there, the stun allowing the Blacksmith to survive. We'll see I forget what that card's called, but he's going to be looking for some dragons here. He does get a Shadow Drake, and it does reduce all of his dragons' cost by 3. So he has enough to play the Dragon Siege as well, and then go in for a hit on Castle and clean up that range unit, which was very, very important, seeing as, that could have been very, very dangerous if left alive. With those 2 attacks. A rabbit play coming in here, so the rabbit cleaning things up with stun help from the Serpent Witch. And then we'll see one of the blacksmiths be killed, a mage to support the Shadow Drake. So we'll see if he has something to remove the Shadow Drake with. Yes, Onslaught is going to go down there. So now the mage is a little bit out of position to take a hit on Castle. Which, probably is fine for Vesa, as I don't think he really wanted to take the hit on Castle anyway with that. Mage is supposed to be more of a scary unit, to keep your opponent's units away. Especially for dragons, because you want to build up those dragons for that OTK potential. But we'll see a Lumber trade here, and an Aeroth coming in hands here. So a very, very important piece for dragons. Just being able to scoot all the way across the board and then slap up Castle with that extra 3 squares of movement. And we're seeing Bolas being very careful with his units here. He's positioning them to the sides. I don't agree with it a lot, because, again, if an Aeroth comes down, that's going to block, that's not going to block the path to Castle. But he is making a little bit more of an attempt here. He's trying to edge out the range unit. So he's got down the 2 dragons. He still has the Aeroth in hand. We'll see if Bolas is... Okay, he's leaving straight lines to his castle. I think that this will probably be it. Yeah, Dragon Temple in hand. I believe that's lethal, if I'm not mistaken. Especially with that. Yeah, with the Ice Drake, that's lethal. Because he left flying gaps to reach the castle, and then the Dragon Temple is going to increase all of them. So he's going to get 6, and then 3, and then 4. And then he can come in for the mage hit as well. So that's going to wrap up game number 2 here. So yeah, dragons very, very dangerous, especially with Aeroth. They can be deadly. And for our final match today, we have Vesaven taking on Papersandwic. So seeing turn 1's pass on both sides, an Elvish Thief coming out for Vesaven here, moving up to threaten Castle. Papersandwic. I'm just going to call him Paper. Paper's going to go ahead and put out Berserker here, offering a trade, which I believe Vesaven will take. Yes, he wants that extra gold to get out the Andrew next turn. I would imagine that's going to be the play. But we're seeing him running a little bit of Monster's Last Will. We don't really know what Paper's running, but it looks to be Drake's. Almost certainly. So we'll see the Andrew come down, and everything getting moved back. So I think Vesaven's just looking to, or Vesaven is just looking to create a little bit of value here for himself. We see Grendel coming into hand here, and that's definitely going to be the play here. Just a beefy boy with the last will to beef up Andrew at the end, even if it does beef up the opponent's units. A Dragon Siege coming out, confirming that this is indeed dragons. If not indicated by all the dragons in it. And then he's just going to look to mitigate some of Vesaven's value here by just marching in, trying to take out stuff. But this Bard is going to be huge here, and he's just going to be able to clean up everything there, and the Grendel survives as well. So really taking the pressure off of himself here. Paper is going to then put down a Dragon Knight, and then Vase is going to do some positioning, put up a Southport Captain, and then rush up the Salahar Rider as well. So back to Paper here. He's going to take the trade there, and then a Stone Drake coming out, and it's going to take out the Southport, and because of the repost, it takes out the Stone Drake as well. We're going to see a Manfish coming out, even more beef for Andrew. Kraken coming down on the field, going to slap up Castle a little bit. I would imagine we're just going to see a bum rush here. Yeah, okay. So Vesaven's just really putting on the pressure here. So Dragon Training, that's what that card is called. Dragon Training coming down here. And taking out, okay, he's just going to surrender. But yeah, we just saw a lot of value come down there and a lot of pressure get applied, which really devastating Paper there. Now, with those three very interesting games out of the way, I would just like to say I really enjoyed, the making of this series. I had people sending me clips, of some different matches, which was really really nice to see people getting engaged with what they were seeing on TV. Saying, "Wow, this really looked like an interesting game." So kind of putting my perspective on those matches there. Well, not really perspective, but just run through of what's going on, the strategy behind it. Now, if you liked what you saw, please feel free to subscribe. Leave a like, leave a comment letting me know what you thought. If you liked the big warrior coming out, always nice to see some big warrior action. I know Astur really likes his big warriors. But we'll go ahead and leave it there for today. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.